Welcome to the Omni CMS video tutorial on page properties. Page properties store data such as page title, header, and description. They can also change the look of a page with side columns, side navigations, and an optional hero area. We can get to page properties two different ways. First, from the page list view, check out a page. Then select More Actions, Edit, and Properties. You can also get to properties from the preview or edit view of a page. From here, click the Properties tab. Remember, the file must be checked out when working with page properties. The first section is title and metadata. These are entered when creating a page. We have the title. This is the SEO title field that displays in the browser. By default, Western Kentucky University will be added to the end of the title of the published page. Description. This is used by search engines and when sharing on social media. And tags, which we do not use. Custom settings control the page layout and areas that display on the page. By default, the buffer output field is set to off and should only be used when there are PHP redirects on the page. The page header field is the title of the page. It is displayed above the main content area. This heading uses the heading 1 or H1 level. It is important for search engine optimization and accessibility. Changing the image slider region to on will add a content area above the page header. This allows you to insert a gallery asset at the top of the page. The hero image is an optional feature that adds a large image, title, description, and call to action links to the top of the page. We recommend using this on your index page, top level pages, or single page sites. Think of the hero area as the cover of a brochure. If your web page was a brochure, this image and the text would be on the front. To enable a hero image area, change the hero image option to on. Select Choose File in the image area, then navigate to the image you want to use. When selecting hero images, keep in mind, the image needs to be published first. The size should be 1200 by 600 pixels in a JPEG format, and part of the image may be cut off on different sized screens. Visit our best practices page for more tips regarding hero images. Press Choose File to select the image. Add a title. This will display in large text over the image. This is used similar to a page title. It will be the very first thing a user sees. Add a description. This could be a short description of the page, the full name and an abbreviated page title, or a tagline. The button fields control the red primary button and the gray secondary button. These provide immediate access to important actions you want a user to take when visiting a page. These are calls to action, things like applying or requesting information. Add your button text and button links to the input fields to display them. The next areas control the display of side columns and the side navigation. If you want to display a side navigation, change the location to either left or right. The coordinating column must also be enabled to see the side navigation. Since the side navigation location is left, in the left column options, we should enable column. The quick links and content region are two editable content areas in the column. Quick links display immediately below the side navigation in a box and collapse with it on mobile devices. The content region is the normal editable region of that column. Change either of these to on to display the area. For the right column, the options are the same. Enable the column and display quick links and/or the content regions. Remember, if you choose right for the side navigation location, then the right column must be enabled. The footer display section allows you to hide or show the underscore footer.pcf file contents at the bottom of the page. Change the content region to on to display it. This is useful for displaying contact information, disclaimers, social media, or any other content you may want to repeat at the bottom of your site. The last section is social media sharing. When sharing a link on social media or other platforms, it may expand what is called metadata to show an image and other information about the page. You have the option to control the hidden information here. Use the cover image to override the default one. This may be used if you want to have a custom image displayed when sharing on social media or other services. Otherwise, it will display the hero image if available, any image on the page, or a default one if none is available. Select the size you want the image to display when sharing on Twitter, small or large, and add an optional Twitter account, starting with the @ symbol, to associate a departmental account as the creator. When you are done, save the page. You can now preview the changes made. When you are ready to make the changes live in production, you can publish the page. If you have questions or need further assistance, contact the ITS Service Desk at 270 745 7000 or visit wku.edu/its/contact. For examples, best practices, and other helpful information, visit wku.edu/omni-cms.